Hi, my name is Susan.
My name is Eunice.
My name is Wango.
Shiro Madenge.
Bagari.
Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on our episodes.
Karibuni Mumnation. Hi guys, welcome back to Mumnation. We are happy to have you. We are currently on a drive to 1,000 subbies. So please subscribe, call your friends, call your aunties and your uncles and your mummies and your daddies. Call everybody to come and subscribe and get us to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, so we're back again. We're happy to be here. I'm with Wagare,
Eunice.
And Susan.
Susan. One of our crew members, Shiro, is out on assignment. Mumnation ameenda kuangalia vitu kwa grounds kwaje. She will be back. She's out there asking you guys to subscribe. So please, you see, we even have sent one to the Batus. So please subscribe and share and like this video. Today we're discussing motherhood, of multiple motherhood. Second time, third time moms. So the question is, do you prepare
The older children.
the older child for the new children? So the question is, how do you prepare your first child for the second child, and then your first two for the new one, and then kwa wale wameenda huko 4, 5, 6 mtatueleza. Sisi tumefika 2, 3. Labda wengine wanakam. But yeah, how do we prepare our first older children for the new babies? Because you don't want them to feel left out. You don't want them to feel like, gosh, this new child has come and taken my space. So you want love going all around for the new one, but mostly for the old one. So I'll say one thing I was told when I was just about to have my second. They have a 3.5-year gap. So one thing I was told when I was about to have my second is the new baby does not know love or hate or lack of attention. The old baby is the one that knows lack of attention. So they're the ones who need the attention more than the new. The new child just knows how to nyonyo and go back and be changed a diaper and be backed. They don't know they're missing mommy. They don't know they're gonna so the old one is the one who feels the difference. So the old one is where your attention should be at. When like you finish with the child, you put the child down, you give, remember, especially if it's first one and second one, remember this person has been an only child. Yeah? So you've been doting about her everything. You can't stop. Otherwise, they might not really like their sibling, that kind of initial interaction. So you really dote on the older one. Another thing I was told that worked for me is, especially family and friends, when they're coming to see their new baby, they bring the older baby a gift. So you call me and ask me, Wango, what do you want? I'll be like, or what diaper size are you at? I'll be like, bring diaper size 3. Please pick a coloring book while you're at it. Like, in case you don't have budget to go see children, pick up a coloring book, pick pencils, pick something. So it was really fun times when someone has brought something for the baby. They had even pencils for Tuki. So it really worked to just, then we became one family, and yeah, the rest tulijaribu too. We fail sometimes, we pick ourselves up. It's motherhood.
I feel like we should have had this conversation before I gave birth, because I'm like, ish, so many things that I overlooked while preparing. I think for me, the only preparation was why my tummy was big. That was the explanation I could give, and I was like, yeah, there's a baby in my tummy. And even the morning we were going to the hospital, and I told him we'll be away for like 2 or 3 days. Like, you're going to come back with the baby? Yes, we're going to come back with the baby. And for him now, that bonding, even with the unborn child, he used to feel the kicks. He used to even sometimes pray for the baby, and I'm like, yeah.
That's the preparation.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, yeah. So I think that is the conscious one, that when my tummy was big, I did a lot of explaining. Then when we came back from the hospital, now it was so magical. That moment of him looking at him, and he was just, you know, all over this.
Aw.
Yeah, I took that
You just
video.
made me feel like I want to.
I know, yeah. You made me remember when I got my when I was expecting you guys when I was expecting my second born. Luckily enough, my firstborn, he said he wants a brother. He wanted a brother because yes, he wanted a boy. So he said he wants a brother. So I told him, okay, pray to Jesus to give us a baby. At the same time, we were also praying for a second born. Yeah, because we tried for like 2 years before we actually conceived. So when we conceived, then I explained to him, because my firstborn is the kind of guy you sit with, you explain things to him, and he understands. Even if you're going to be away, you tell him, and he started that from I think when he was 2 years old. You tell him things, and he understands. He actually, I don't know, he puts it in mind. So I just explained. I think it was the first month. You know when you discover you're pregnant. So I sat him down and I said, "You see now."
How old was he?
Yeah, because he was 3. He was 3 when I was pregnant. Yeah, so I sat him down and I told him, so you prayed to Jesus for us to get another baby, and he has answered. So there's a baby growing in mommy's tummy. Let me tell you, the boy, I think he was excited for 9 months. And now, you know, he couldn't understand the concept of time, of how long is 9 months. So, like, I explained, okay, maybe now it was 8 months, because by the time you discover you're about 6 weeks or 7 weeks pregnant. Yeah, so when I explained it to him, he was so excited. So will it be a boy or a girl? So I asked him, what would you like it to be? A boy? So I told him, okay, I was like, I want a girl. But anyway, you go pray to Jesus about it. Jesus actually hears their prayers, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he went. He did his prayers. He used to actually pray. You could hear him. Yeah, when you go to pray at night. Yeah. Please help baby who is growing in mommy's stomach. Yeah. Let it be a boy. You know, he would pray about it. And then as the tummy now got bigger, then now you could see the changes. So I would say, see now, mommy, the baby is growing. It's getting
must
bigger.
have been a long time.
Yeah, it must have been a long time in his mind. And then when the baby started kicking, you let him feel the baby kicking. Then now when it got really huge, he was like, so how are you going to remove the baby? He said, I'll go to the hospital, then the doctor will remove the baby. He's so inquisitive. How will he remove the baby? I was like, my God. So I told him he will cut mommy's stomach, remove the baby, and then Shona back. Don't worry, it will be okay. So then he said, no, now I don't want you to go to hospital to remove this baby. I said, why? Because I don't want you to be cut. Somehow he understood that concept that it may be painful. So I told him, no, it will be okay. The doctor will give me dawas, he'll give me medicine, I will be okay. Yeah. So then I was like, dear Lord, please just let it go well during birth, because if for some reason I don't return, this child will not forgive you. Yeah, you know. Because now I reassured him that everything will be okay. So then, so when now eventually, because for me it was CS and it was they're called what? Prearranged. So you know the date you're going to hospital. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. So now when it's time to go to hospital, then I'll tell him, okay, now I'm going to go to hospital. I will go like on Wednesday, and I will be back maybe on Sunday or Monday with the baby. And now he was going to school. So now he told me, you know, when you bring the baby, when the baby comes, he can come to our class. See, no, he can come to baby class, because now he had moved, because it was now he had moved. I had my baby in January, so he had changed classes. He was from baby class to the next class. So the new children in school were babies. The teachers used to call them babies because they're in baby class. So he said, so now when the baby is born, you can bring them to our school. This baby can come to our schools because we have baby class. I'm like, but the baby can't talk. The baby can't sit. He couldn't understand that concept. So I even asked,
a baby.
Yeah, and then also school helps. When I was pregnant, I also told the teachers to just explain the concept. There's a way teachers do it better than me. So they also explained that concept of when your mommy is going to have a baby, the stomach grows, you know, things like that. So when he saw now their babies, he told me, you can bring the baby to school. And then I said, but the baby can't sit, they have to be carried. Teacher Margaret can carry the baby. I was like, right, God bless Teacher Margaret. Teacher Margaret can carry the baby. So anyway, we went to hospital and we had the baby. And when now we came home, I remember when he came home, he was playing with his friend. And then he saw the dad's car had come. So he saw, mommy's home. He went and shouted at the top of the stairs. His friend was called Chebet. Chebet, come, my mommy has come home with our new baby. The whole neighborhood had come home with a new baby. So then when he came, it was totally different from what he expected. Because he was expecting the babies in baby class. So he sees and Kwe is very light. So he sees a very light baby. He's so small. You should have seen him. He was doting over that baby. Oh, this baby, he touched the baby. He couldn't understand. He couldn't even, I don't know. It was like, I've never seen a baby. I was like, funny, this my child has never seen a baby or what? I started questioning myself. Because he couldn't believe it is something so small. Now I think that's when it dawned on him that this baby can't go to school. This baby has to be carried. Then even the time for changing the baby, like the first time the baby cried, we change the baby, he was there. He's there taking the changing water, showering the baby, pakaing mafuta. Then now he was there watching as I nyonyesha the baby. He was really, really into it. Now, this baby, when the third baby was being born, he was much younger. Because he was 1 when I was pregnant.
So he didn't understand.
Yeah.
He just
so
saw
I
another
told him,
guy.
I also explained, but I also explained to him there's baby in mommy's stomach. So I think in his mind, he knew babies are in mommy's stomach. Yeah.
And then voila, we have a new tenant.
Yeah. But the firstborn, he understood. He was not as excited, but he was happy that we're having another baby. But yeah, he understood better. But now the secondborn, he was like, oh yeah, baby's in mommy's stomach. Yeah, baby's growing. Come and feel baby kicking. Yes, he will feel. He's like, okay. But
because
this
he
baby,
was one, really.
Yeah. But this baby is in mommy's stomach. The baby's in mommy's stomach.
Yeah.
So when I went to hospital, they even came to visit me. Of course, he didn't see the baby because I saw him at the lounge. He could see my IV and everything, but I think maybe he thought I was sick.
He didn't register.
It didn't register. So when I came home with this baby, he was like, whose child is this? Yeah. Whose child is this? Yeah. So he thought it's a visitor. So we've come home with a visitor. Then we went to the bedroom, the baby slept. Then the baby woke up. So me, automatically, when the baby woke up, then I breastfeed the baby. He came to the bedroom and that baby was crying and he found the baby nyonyoing. He removed the hello, what's happening?
What are you
This
doing?
is my mom. Like he removed the nyonyo from the baby's mouth. I was like, what? And with CS now I can't move. So I was like,
how old is he at this
now
point?
he's just turned 2. Yeah, he just.
So you still can't explain.
Yeah, I can't explain much.
Yeah.
I had to call for help because now he's removed the baby, he's removed the nyonyo, he's pulling the baby. I can't push him away. And then when you come home with a new baby, you realize your older children are actually very big.
Yeah.
They look so big, Yeah, so I was like, it took him a while to actually get used and accept this baby, and it took me more effort
on him now.
Yeah, to give him more attention, which I think I ended up babying him more. Yeah. Even now I find like the third born is more independent than this second born. Yeah. Because I didn't want to have that situation where he's feeling neglected or unloved. So I gave him a lot of attention. Yeah.
It's the middle child syndrome.
I know.
Always abandoned.
And the mother overcompensating.
Yeah, I did.
Exactly.
That's what I did. I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
I see it even now. And then he ended up being slower in learning a lot of things. Yet he has an older sibling and a younger sibling. Like potty training took longer. Eating, even up to today, he wants to be fed, and he's now 4. So he's in that space. Yeah.
Yeah. So our second born wanted to see the baby came. Okay, so of course my tummy is big. What is happening to mommy? She's carrying a baby. Blah blah blah. So then, when we finally came home with the baby, she wanted to see his feet. I don't know whether she thought that he was not
a human. I don't know what she was thinking.
Why is not walking?
Yeah, or I don't know, is this a complete person? I think maybe she associated a complete person with feeling. I don't know anyway. Yeah. But that thing of bringing gifts for the other children, I never thought about that. I never thought about it.
Oh.
No.
So when you go to visit a person with multiple children, you only take a gift for that?
No. I will, of course, I'll carry maybe a snack or something for the rest.
Yeah.
But for my children, I didn't think about it like that.
Oh.
In fact, I remember I bought extra things. She really loves art. So, and she started early. So you'd have like a coloring book, so even if you bring us diapers and a shawl for Wedo, we'll unleash something to give, even internally. Yeah.
Oh, you'd buy for
me and would, but also people who ask me, I'll always tell them to grab even a coloring book. Some are even
and crayons.
and crayons.
Funny, most people who came to see my last two babies would bring a gift for them.
The older
I learned that from them actually. Yeah. When people came to see Kwe, they brought me a gift for Jessie. So I learned that. So I was like, okay, even me I have to do that when I go to see other moms.
Yeah.
But even as we were talking, I was wondering, okay, so in the unfortunate event that you don't come back with your baby, what happens?
You talk to them. I know someone who's had, you just have the conversation. You have the death conversation early and they're going to heaven and some babies go to heaven. You have to explain it because they've been
Yes,
and they've been in the process. They've been kicking and
feeling the baby
and singing for this baby. We used to sing lullabies, so you really, it's life, you'll deal.
Anyway.
For those,
deal because
for those who have had to deal with that,
they have had to deal with it. More grace to you. More grace to you. After the difficult conversations we've had at Mum Nation, like with empathy, I hope you guys have watched all that. I've just learned in life,
you need to deal.
There's no escaping, and you have to go home to another child. So you have to deal with that situation and in many things in life. Yeah, so more grace to any mom who's had to go home without a child and go having to explain to the older children what just happened. And maybe if you can talk about it, you can tell us. Yeah. Like, how did you deal with it? Because it'll help another mom in future to know how to deal with that. Yeah. The other thing is visitors. Like, first baby, I feel like we really washed our hands. Kama hiyo ilikuwa siku ya sanitize.
Corona ilianza kitambo.
Corona ilianza na newborn. And then you're a new mom. For me who has just had two, you're a new mom. So everyone, you almost have a sanitizing booth. If they were, but I'm sure if they were there,
that's what it is.
That'd be one of those extra people because I'm like, are you sweaty? Are you, and therefore you come to visit your baby now. Set unaringa lakini unasema, she's new. Like, we give them with all the blankets and everything. But I'm feeling like so now teaching the other child, teaching now we've already now gotten babies. We are home. Yeah. Everyone at home with a child. So now even teaching the older child to wash their hands when they come from outside. She has so much love for her sister. She's from outside.
And Homer.
Sharing their food.
But Homer, what could you do?
I know.
I feel like second babies get exposed to Homer mapema.
Yes.
Especially if your old one is going to school.
Yes.
Because they go and pick stuff.
Mine got home at 2 months. 2 months. What is happening?
Exactly.
And that's the
well, my firstborn got his first Homer. I think he was 7 months.
Maybe.
So I could deal, but now this one was at 2 months. I was like, what's happening? But the older one.
But God's grace, you're a bit tougher. You're not worried about every little thing. You're running to hospital.
Do you feel like your firstborn also taught you to be a are they called Dettol moms? Because in spite of wash your hands, have you seen the way they look when they come from school? Straight to you, and then one to you, they find the baby's awake and they're with the baby, and the hands. And if you look at the hands, you're like, go wash your hands. My goodness.
And not even school, even outside.
Yeah,
and then
just outside.
you find someone patting their sister.
Yeah.
Mama, she's sleeping.
Aki,
you look at the child.
With all those hands.
Yeah.
And
God
you
protects
can't,
his
you can't tell
children.
Yeah, children are for God, let me tell you. Children, it's not what we do. It's not what we do. We don't do enough. It's by God's grace these people are meaning here. Yeah, so I don't know how else you guys prepped now at home. What was different in that whole prep for, I know we've done what was different, please look out for that one. But what was different now in terms of prepping for, like when you have two, that just initial first 6 months. For me, I went to the clinic with the both. I really didn't leave out Tuki. When it was clinic time for all of us, their dad took me, so it was easier because you have another adult. But I always went, Sijui about 3 because
no, the child is 1 going to the clinic. One will leave the house. 20.
But when you had 2, you went with both. Amma?
No.
Okay, when I had my second one, the first one was going to school. So thank God for that. Clinic days were on school days, so we went to the clinic with that. Now with 3, what did I do?
First 2 will keep each other company. Now there's already
but
a
now,
yes.
But now that the kids are older, if you're taking one to the doctor, kila mtu 20.
Oh really?
Yeah, because now they decide. Now they make the decision.
Oh yeah. But when I had my second baby, we missed school for the first one to go to clinic. We just had
You went.
what was
a family affair.
It was a family affair. Like it was
mom,
we just made it.
Deal.
We made this baby. We just found a way to make this baby. The deal. Life.
It's life.
We
Go
made
to school.
we found a way to make this baby part of
this other one's life.
Part of this other one's life. So we went to clinics together.
Nice.
We did. Yeah, and that's why we are just having 2 because
You can't imagine 3.
No, you can still have the third one so that the other 2
4,
can
5.
raise the second one. The third
that's
one.
someone told me that if you're having a child, have it early because now your firstborn is 8. They'll start raising the other one. I'm like, yeah, hakuna kucheza nje. Come from school.
The baby needs to be washed,
I
changed,
think
fed.
this unfair, no.
Imagine.
Yeah, so like what other things did you do at home to help in the transition?
Like shower time, ask them to gather the things, help you gather the things. They'll come sit with you or buy you whatever as they're washing the baby. Paka mafuta, you know those things. But even as they're packing that mafuta, you like the baby is going to break. You know, and they're so gentle. They're trying to be so gentle.
And they have so much love and pride.
And carrying each other.
Yeah.
First time I saw the first one carrying the baby, I almost I'm going to break his bone. But she did it so well. Mommy, see, I can carry him.
Yeah.
We've reached this stage. Now he carries him so easily.
And then did your older children play baby when you had your baby? Because mine did.
Yes.
He had his baby.
His baby.
We had a name.
Yes,
a doll. Yes, a stuff. A Mickey Mouse doll. And he had his baby, and he kept. When I put my baby to sleep, he put his baby to sleep.
No, even a girl. You know when she's saying, I'm like the first time I feel like Tugi now had dolls, but now she thought she has a real life doll.
Yes.
Because she used to handle her sister like her. You said carrying, I've just remembered.
You remembered your first?
And she wants to bring for you downstairs.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's picked from your bed. Sijui what was doing
Baby's
in the
crying.
kitchen. No, baby woke up. I feel like baby was woken up. Not even woke. She actually, Mama, the baby is up. I'm bringing. Me, I'm just thinking, this 3-year-old will be bringing.
Yeah, that is a very. One of my kids did that. That's a very scary thing. You find them, and then they try to remove them even from the cot.
Yeah.
Our second did that.
Yeah.
You leave everything what you're doing and you're running. You're like, okay, then you don't want to make her panic. So you're very trying to be very calm. Okay, yeah, let's go slowly. You're like, wee.
And you're trying to appreciate the involvement.
Yes. Yeah. Our second really like carrying her brother. Yeah, like you're saying, real life doll.
Yeah, because I actually like to give that. We have real life dollies now.
Yeah.
And our dolly cries, and okay, well, but she helped with bapping. She enjoyed and put on her hands. Yeah. So we thank you guys for watching. This was a requested topic, so please request them. We hope as we talk you learn. This mommy, I can't remember her name. Hi, mommy, is preparing for her second baby. She's called
Valerie.
Jane.
I'm guessing.
Yes.
So Jane, Valerie, everyone, all the best with having your second baby, and whoever is on their third or fourth, all the best, guys. We wish you God's blessings. We pray for a smooth delivery. We pray for a smooth transition in your home. Remember you're doing a good job. You're the best mommy out there. Kudos to you. And keep requesting topics. We'll keep sharing our experiences and what we went through. Please remember we're on the road to 1,000 subs. Please subscribe. Send your friends to subscribe. Share, like, comment, and give us a thumbs up.
Yay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Done.